Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my first live stream. I'm just testing this out, see how this works. I really don't have any subscribers, so I don't really expect anybody to hop on. But I'm just trying out OBS and live streaming just to see how this flows and to see if I'm live or not. But anyways, hope you guys can hear me. I guess we're just gonna do a dry test run without anybody watching, and then I'll just end the live stream. But let's go through some electric vehicle stuff here. Let me see here. Let's look at Blink for today. So today is Sunday, December 12th, 2021. And look at Blink here. Blink is just looking crappy, as you can see. Ever since that nice run from the beginning of October, it ran all the way up to 45 and it got rejected, and it's been down ever since. So I would not touch this right now unless you're doing a put. The market has been pretty bad for the most part, unless you're just in some of those safe stocks like Netflix or Amazon or other, or Facebook or Apple or something like that. But anyways, Blink I would not touch right now. If I was you, I would wait for the 4 hour to hook back up to see if it can get some kind of bounce. But with Blink, it always seems like they have these bounces here. So we're in the middle of nowhere at 32. So at 26, it bounced off 3 times already. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So if it hits that $26 area, that's where I would be interested again. But right now, I'm not really interested unless it shows me like a higher low, or maybe like a cup on handle. This might be some kind of cup on handle, but the pullback is not. Is like, I'm not sure. So, but just show me some kind of bounce around this area, and maybe I might be interested. But I would be more interested at $26. But anyways, let's jump on to the next one here. Let's look at Charge Point. So everybody's all hyped up about Charge Point, but as you can see here, it had a start of a run at October 14th, right here, right around there. That's when the 4 hour kind of popped up. Hello? And then from the $19 area, it ran all the way up to 27, and it's been rejected ever since. So I would look for big pullback all the way back down to like $17, $18 before maybe buying a bounce, but I don't even know if it's gonna hold. So let's look at this right here. Let's see. So it used to bounce right around this area right there, several times, right there. And then the main bounce happened right here down at $17, $18 area. So I would look, I would be more interested down there compared to right here. So it could hook back up, but right now I just don't see it. Electric vehicle stuff, it goes in cycles, and it looks like just lower highs. If you really look at this picture right here, each high has been lower. So originally it was down here, the lower highs right there, and then eventually it squeezed out of that right there. And then now if you really look at this picture, remember, there's always patterns within patterns. This is still a lower high right there. So that's a bigger triangle right there. So triangle within triangle right there. So this is probably apex, maybe apex right here, and then maybe it could pop back up depending on news. At this point, most of these EV companies is news based. They're just waiting for news, unless the earnings is just that amazing. But most of the time, these startups, the earnings are not that good. But let's look at Ford. Ford had a nice 9% pop today, a breakout, a complete breakout right now. It had this strong bull flag right here, and then now it popped up 9%. So kudos to anyone who bought into Ford. Ford is looking really strong. So it's all about that electric Mustang or whatever. And right there, you can totally tell right there that it was just ready to pop out, So if I was you guys, I'd be holding Ford right now. if you were gonna take a chance. So yeah, and it still has room to run too. This one day is gonna try to hook back up too. So it's like it still has room to run. It's gonna. I have a feeling it's gonna go up to like 24, 25. That's what I have a feeling about right there. But that's just my guess. So, but you guys do what you want. You guys don't have to like for it if you don't want like it. You know, it is what it is. That's why we always have so many choices out there. But let's look at F cell here. F cell has been on a downtrend. I would not touch this right now unless this 4 hour try to hook back up. So, but right now it doesn't look like it's trying to hook back up, so I won't even touch it. Look how strong the negative bear bars are right here on the one day. So it has not shown any sign of weakness, so I wouldn't even touch F cell right now. You know, these things are usually pump and dumps. So but yeah. All right, let's look at Fisker. Fisker's been on a downtrend too. Fisker is similar to like Lucid as far as like that run. They didn't have like amazing run like Lucid, but I'm just saying like that move up right here. It looks like it's been over, so it's on the downtrend. So I wouldn't even touch it right now. Oops. Yeah, I would not touch this right now. Yeah, come back down to around $14-15. Maybe I might be interested again, you know, or come back down to $12. But right now I wouldn't even touch it until my oscillators show me that it's trying to reverse or hook back up or whatever. Maybe this 4 hour, no, not yet. I just don't see it. But the negative sentiments is still negative right here on the one day as well. So let's draw some vertical lines to show you where it hit negative. So December, yeah, I'll probably give it a couple months. You know, it's beginning of December since it hit negative, and this one hit negative right around here. So right around there, and here negative. Right between this area right here is when it hit negative. So you had your chance to bail out because this thing's, you know, most likely gonna crash on you or drop pretty hard on you, you know. So let's look at, you know, Givo hasn't been looking that good. Let's see if 4 hours been hooking back up here. 4 hour is not looking good, even though this one has hooked back up, but this one has not. So I'm not sure about this one. It looks like it's still on the negative trend, and it's in this triangle, I think, on the one day right here. That's what I'm hoping for. See, yeah, so within this triangle, one bounce there, right around that area. Second bounce here in this area right here, and maybe this area. So you're hoping for a 3 bouncer right there, and maybe just kind of like squiggle around on the side like this maybe, and then we'll see how it feels. Hopefully it goes up, but if not, you already know it could go down as well. So this market has been very fickle. It has not been that nice to us as far as like chasing these crazy ones, you know. If you're holding on to the normal ones, they've been fine. It's just the crazy ones. Let me see here. Let's look at GP, Green Power. All right, nothing but downtrend ever since that run in February. So it's been almost a year now, and it's been nothing but a downtrend. You might get some sympathy bounces or whatever, but you haven't had a reversal yet. So just be careful about this one. This one has a long ways to go. So this is support right here. From right there, right around that area. And then this right around here maybe, and then right here. So you have these different levels of support right there that where it could bounce. So yeah, we still have a long ways to go. This looks more negative than positive, so I would, you know, I would be more short than long on this. So you can clearly see on the 4 hours, it's been negative since November 12th, right there. Right there. Well, it's more like right around this area right here. And then let's reset this. Yeah, and then the one day it hit negative right around here. So you had your chances to bail out if you got stuck in it. to try to save you a few bucks or whatever. But it just looks like it's gonna keep on going down, maybe to the $10 area, and we will see from there. Yep. Yeah, $10 area or even $8 area, but I just will not trust green power right now. Let's look at Helion. My goodness, Helion used to be like an amazing runner back then. Everyone thought Helion was gonna be the thing, kind of like Nikola, and it's been free falling ever since. At $6 right now, is this thing gonna ever catch a new break? Let's look at this big picture. Is nasty. Helion was the original big runner before Neo and Nikola and all these other ones. You know, this is one of the biggest runners in SPAC history. And look at this, nothing but downtrend like that, all the way down, down. No matter how you look at it, you know, it's like it's hard to kind of have some kind of channel on this because it's been nothing but negative like this. So yeah, so we're just kind of like looking for some kind of like reversal, but just doesn't seem like it right now. And let's measure it from top to bottom, see what kind of discount we can get right here. But I wouldn't even trust this company right now. I think they've just been milking us for free money. Almost 90%, guys, negative. 88% drop. So I wouldn't even trust these guys right now unless they come out with some magical news. If there's some magical news, this thing will just somehow go up to like $10-15 easily. They're kind of in the same shape as Workhorse. Workhorse is not in a good shape either. So you know, all these EV markets can get pumped real easily, and then of course they will dump on you real easily. So yeah, that's it for that one. Let's look at Laser. Laser had a nice pop up during that contract, but now it's trying to find a new bottom, and it has yet to find a new bottom, guys. This is not looking good for Laser either. I'm a bag holder on this one for now. You know, I'm just gonna try to dollar cost average my way through because they did sign a contract with Nvidia. So it's like I'm praying that it's some kind of, you know, it hooks back up and magically pops back up again. But you know, these EV things or these SPAC things right here, they can go pretty low, you know. But for now, Laser's not looking good. It's just been down, 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 down. You know, lower highs still. So lower highs right there. Lower highs there. Lower highs there. And then lower highs there. So it's been nothing but that. So I think maybe the next time, I don't know, I might try to bail out on this. If they pop it up enough, I just need to get back up to like $17-18 area. But it's just not looking good for Laser for now. I think they're just gonna bleed us to death, get down to the price that they want, and then have some kind of magical run on there one day. But it just doesn't seem like it right now. So it hit negative ever since that pop up around November 19th. So that, you know, you could have bailed out on that and saved you a few bucks. But you know, it is what it is sometimes. All right, Lucid. Let's look at Lucid. So we had a nice little 3% pop up Friday, but the candles are still mainly red. So as you can see here, the Heiken Ashi is still showing red. I would not trust this right now. Look at the 4 hours, still negative, hugely negative. So I would not touch this right now until it finds some kind of support. And who knows, maybe like the $27-28 area might be the next support level. So I know nobody wants to hear that kind of stuff, but you know, it could be. Because you know how these EV things can go, you know? They'll pump it and they'll dump it or whatever. And right now, the 4 hours is just not looking good. You had a chance to bail out around December 2nd. So it's just been negative. I actually did a put on there, and immediately it dropped like a rock on Thursday. So I don't, you know, it just happened to be that day on Thursday that I got in on the put, and it just dropped really hard. So I got lucky on that one. I mean, I did not expect like a 18% drop. I was just expecting maybe like, you know, 4 or 5% or whatever. But you know, I got lucky. But anyways, let's move on to the next one here. Let's look at Lee. Lee, I don't know about this one. This one is negative right here. So but the thing is, it looks like it's trying to fight this area, so we just need the one day to be officially negative, but it just looks like it's just chopping sideways right around this area right here. So I have a hard time trusting either direction on this, you know. So it just might fight and chop sideways and then eventually find a direction, but it just doesn't seem like it's found a true direction yet. It's been holding, you know. Let's look at Neo here. So Neo, I thought there was going to be some kind of holding for Neo Day, but it doesn't seem like it. They're just going to keep on bleeding us to death. So we had a chance to bail out around December 2nd as well, so it dropped pretty hard. And then I think it's just going to keep on going negative, and then eventually Neo Day hits, and then it bounces. But for right now, it's nothing but negative on this. Negative here and negative right around there, you know? So look at it, it's negative. Negative. So I just don't like it right now. But Neo Day might pop it up a little bit just to give you a little sympathy bounce, and then who knows what they're going to do afterwards. Let's look at Plug here. Plug, downtrend. Look at that. So it hit negative around November 24th, and then it's been dropping ever since. So I would not trust this thing right now until I found a new bottom and shows me some nice hookup green candles. You know, more like a U shape or whatever. But right now it does not look like a U shape. Popped up here, and then now we have some more red candles, and I think it's going to continue more negative than positive. So I'd be more short on this one. And look at how negative this thing is on the one day. So I wouldn't even trust this right now. You know, let me see here. Yeah, there's still no viewers on here, as this is my first live stream and nobody knows that I do live stream. But you know, still testing this thing out. QS, let's look at QS here. Oh my gosh, this is nasty. So I actually ran into this pump right here and rode it all the way up to like I think 38. I ended up getting out, and then it's been back down to like nothing ever happened all over again. So whoever did a put right here too, they were you know, they were a champ. So they were a big winner right there. So kudos to whoever had a big put on there. It just like kept on falling. But I wouldn't even be interested until down here again. Maybe it might be a bounce level right around there, you know. So but you already know how this thing goes. You know, when he has some good news, it pumps, and then when it has when nothing is going on, it just dumps. So I would be interested again around $19 to $21 area. That's where I would look for right there. But right now, just does not look good at all for QS. So you guys know the deal. All right, let's look at Ride. Nothing yet. So this 4 hours trying to pop up right here, but the thing is, I need both of my indicators right here to pop up. So right now this thing could compress right here just to like hook back down. So I wouldn't even trust this right now. It's been dropped so low, so maybe they don't have any more juice before they bounce it up. But you know, I would be on the lookout for this thing to eventually somehow reverse magically, but it doesn't seem like it right now. Rivian, yeah, nothing but negative. I wouldn't even trust this right now. You already know this thing's worth like $30-$40, because how could you be worth double the price or double the value of whatchamacallit, Tesla? So I wouldn't even trust this thing right now, you know. Let's look at Tesla. All right, Tesla, nothing but lower highs right now, trying to form something right here. So as you can see here, down here is lower highs, and then maybe around here. But will it hold? But the question is, will it hold though? Right down here. All right, so 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounces, maybe another bounce, but it looks like, I think eventually it's gonna break down, guys. I don't know, but you know, you already know Tesla's really resilient, so I would look for a 4 hour to hook back up, and then maybe for a possible retest of back up here. But it doesn't look like it right now. Everything's negative. So this thing needs to hook back up. Boom, like this, you know, before I would want to add a position. But at $1,000 right now, it's kind of expensive to play. But plenty of people have made money off of Tesla. So it's, you know, the bounces are amazing, you know. All right, let's look at Workhorse. Workhorse has still showed no sign of strength to pop back up. The only thing it needs is some kind of magical news, and eventually this thing will pop up $10 to $15 easily if they have the news. But right now there's nothing going on with it. The only thing you can do is just, buy around the $4 or $5 area and pray that it has some magical news one day and it pops up. But other than that, I would not trust this right now. All right, XPEV, or XL. XL been on the major downtrend. I wouldn't even trust this right now, even at $4. XL, I mean, they need some kind of major contract, guys. I mean, that's what people are looking for. And then this thing will pop back up. But right now, nothing's going on with it. So it's been nothing but negative. XPEV, okay, we are negative on XPEV, but the pullback, it's just been okay. It had a nice drop from 55 all the way down to 42. So let's measure what kind of percentage drop that was here. Yeah, about 18% drop. So I'm hoping for a stronger pullback so I can add a position or whatever like that. But right now it's not looking good. It's negative. One day is officially hit negative several days ago. So yeah, this thing's more negative than positive, guys. So just be careful. But of course it could hold this area for a reversal. So look at the 4 hour, wait for a reversal, and then maybe hop back in. But anyways, that's all I have for you on this live stream. I was just going to cover the electric vehicle market. Let me know if you guys want me to cover anything else. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.